See if you can outdrive the amazing golf ball whacker guy.
What's up, everybody? Setting up the golf simulator today. I haven't used this thing as much as I should have, but we're going to give it a shot. Trying out a new video series. We're going to play Sweetens Cove. Do have some settings on here. I'll go through some of this stuff some other time on a different video, but I wanted to get out on the course and see how this thing worked. One putt inside 8 feet, 2 putts from 8 to 30 feet. Anything over 30 feet is going to automatically give me 3 putts. I'm playing from the blues. Not a very long hitter here. Haven't swung a golf club in a while, so we're going to see how it goes. We're playing Sweetens Cove. I've never played Sweetens Cove in real life. If you look back at some of our older videos, we did do an interview for a podcast with Jim Hartzell. He wrote a book called The Secret Home of Golf. Give that a read if you're into that kind of stuff. Shout out High Noon. Shout out Callaway. I'm not sponsored by anybody. If anybody wants to send me free stuff, bring it on. This is hole number 1 at Sweetens Cove. It's a par 5, 495 yards. I'm teeing off with the driver. Now, it's been a while. I'm going to aim this thing a little bit to the left because my drives go to the right and are not very far. So hopefully we stay out of some of those bunkers. We'll see how the first shot goes here. This is a SkyTrak Launch Monitor. I've had it for a long time. It's an older version. It's not brand new. As I pull my drive right up the tree line here, that's going to stay out of the bunker barely. Barely got over it. A pretty good drive for me, to be honest with you. I'd like for it to be a lot farther, but I'm happy that it's in the fairway. 244 yards. Can't recommend this SkyTrak enough. I have the Course Play package. It comes with a lot of the TrackMan courses. There's a lot that I'll go through some other time. I don't know how many it is, 30 or 40 courses. I play it here and there, but I haven't played it in a long time, so I'm getting back into it. Here's the second shot, 204 yards to the green. Thin that one a little. Hopefully stay out of that bunker, and we come up just short of the bunker. A third shot coming up here from about 160 yards. Or that went 160 yards, 94 yards left to the pin. I got a gap wedge here that I'm going to pull out and try to get this on the green. So the way that this the way that my SkyTrak is set up, it's really hard to putt. So with the Course Play package that you get with your SkyTrak that you pay for, you can set your putting distances. I have it right now where anything inside of 8 feet, it's going to automatically make the putt, which is very generous. For me, that's not really the case. Anything from 8 to 30 feet is going to give me an automatic 2 putts. Anything over 30 feet is an automatic 3 putts. It just speeds things up a little bit, keeps you from having to putt because the putting is a little difficult on here. Here's the second hole. I think that says 334 yards. Pulled this one down the left side with the driver. Not a great shot, but a little over 100 yards to the green, so not terrible. That's still doable. Second shot here on the par 4 second hole out of the tall grass. Pulled that one left too. Been pretty happy with the SkyTrak Launch Monitor. I've had it for about 4 years now. Played it a lot when I first got it. I did the golf. I don't remember what it was called. There was a free course software that you could kind of use, and just recently I bought this TrackMan Course Play that goes with the SkyTrak Launch Monitor. They didn't always have that, and that's a fairly new feature, and it's been really, really cool. Auto putt there. Got a bogey on the second hole. Here's a par 5, hole 3, 513 yards. Gonna try to aim down the left side on this one too. A lot of bunkers to the right. Want to stay out of those, so I aim down the left side. Another decent drive there. This is not normal for me when it comes to driving the ball. That's about average distance, I guess, for me when I play a lot. Not a real big hitter. So on a par 5, I would take 230 into the green every time, and obviously we're gonna go for it here on a simulator. No chance of me. Well, I won't say no chance, but unlikely that I'm going to lose any golf balls here in my garage. So we're going for it at 230. There is a tree there, kind of in the middle. Pretty cool setup for a hole here, actually. So we'll see if we can avoid the sand on the left and the tree in the middle. Pretty good shot for a 3-wood for my standards. I think this is going to get around the tree. Yeah, take that every time. See how we can do getting up and down here. I'm going to move this a little bit over to the right. You can kind of set your target with this course play software so that you're always hitting it straight in line with your launch monitor. So not a lot of green here that's flat to play with. I got a 60-degree wedge, I think. Aim that off to the right, did not hit it off to the right, so that's not going to stay on the green. Had the distance I wanted there, but pulled it way left. Ran off the green, so probably going to be another bogey here, unless I can get this super close. With the SkyTrak Launch Monitor, the chipping and the putting can be a little bit finicky with the short distances. 10 yards, it's hard to chip inside of a garage with a simulator from 10 yards, so it's not perfect, but it's not bad. Decent shot there. Didn't get it inside the 8 feet I needed for one putt, so couldn't be another bogey. We'll take it. 2 over through 3 holes. Here's a par 3 at 187 yards. I thought it was 187 yards, so I pulled out a 5-iron here. From where I'm teeing off from the blue, it's actually going to be 128. So going to the pitching wedge there. Callaway Maverick irons. Had those for a while. Maybe time for an upgrade. Who knows? We'll see. If a bunch of people watch these videos, maybe I'll get an upgrade. Pitching wedge from 128. I hit my pitching wedge about 130. Pretty decent shot there. I'll take that every time on a par 3. That'll give me 2 putts from there. So par on the 4th hole, par 3. I'll take a par on every par 3. 5th hole is short par 4, 265. I did hit a drive earlier, 275, so we're pulling out the driver here. No reason to not let the big dog eat. Got sand on the right. If we can get it to the green and avoid that bunker, we might be okay, and we're okay if we come up way short. So pop that one up just a little bit. Looks like we're going to be well short of the green. No need to worry about the bunker there. But that's okay on a par 4. We're leaving ourselves 67 yards in. So that's a gap wedge. With bunkers on both sides, we should be able to avoid that. Get this onto the green. Bad drive, but decent look at a second shot here for a par 4. Thin that one too. It hit a little bit short of the flag and actually had a decent amount of spin on it, so it slowed up. I thought that one was going to go way over. That stays under the 30 feet we needed for 2 putts, so that's going to be another par. Take that. Not the best shots there. Two not great shots, but good enough to make par. Hole number 6, par 4, 422 yards. Breaking out the driver again. I got a lot of water left. Usually my drives will go to the right, so I'm not as much worried about water on the left. Going to try to aim up that left side and hope it fades back to the right. And that's going straight for the water. Great shot. Getting lucky. Just got lucky, and we're staying in bounds by about 4 inches. So really bad drive there, but we're still in play. 190 yards to the green. We can get there with a 4-iron, so we're going for it. Obviously in my garage I don't have to worry about the lie and where I'm standing, so a little bit of a benefit there. But we're going for the green with a 4-iron. Hit it straight and got lucky again. If that would have bounced 6 more inches, I would have been on the green and probably had an automatic 2-putt for par. I'm lucky that stayed out of the water. That's 2 shots I'm lucky stayed out of the water. I got 9 yards. going down to the hole. Again, the chip in on this is a little finicky. It's hard to make short chips and putts, but it does okay. Try to hit this. I actually used the putter. Didn't get enough of it there. Felt like I did. I don't know. Probably just me. Not going to blame the system. But I'll take the automatic 2 putts for bogey there after those 2 shots. Another short par 4. If I really got a hold of one time, I could maybe drive it 313. Not likely. And do have a bunker about in my landing area for a driver. But we're going to go for it anyway. We're playing on a simulator. No need not hit driver. And the way that my ball flight goes, hopefully this stays right of that bunker. Kind of in between the bunker and that cart path. Looks like it's going to. That was the perfect fade around that bunker. If I'd had some distance on it, if I could actually hit a driver as far as I should be able to, that would have been a really good shot. But for a par 4, I leave myself 73 yards for a second shot. I'll take that every time. Pretty big open green here. 75 yards. It's another gap wedge. I've had that a couple times today. See if I can put this one close. Maybe get a stroke back here. And we're pushing that off to the right, and it's going to be short. I did get it on the green 60 feet away, so that's going to be an automatic 3-putt. Honestly, from 60 feet, I'll take a 3-putt. I should have done a lot better there, being 75 yards away for a second shot, but we'll take it. Another short par 4, a little bit longer than the last one. Another bunker there in the landing area, about 250 yards away. We're going to aim right for it. Usually if whatever I'm aiming for I don't come close to, so if I aim for that bunker, likelihood that I landed in the bunker, probably not going to happen, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get it just over it and trickle down towards the green a little bit. And there's going right to the bunker. Nope, it's going to miss it. Going to come up way short. Should be able to get it to that bunker. I didn't hit that very well, so we're short of the bunker. That's okay. 111 yards to the green. Have a Callaway Maverick approach wedge here that I hit about 115, 120. Try to take a little bit off of that kind of narrow green here, so hopefully we can get it up there close. Shouldn't have to worry about the bunker, or that would be a very bad shot. Pulled that a little bit to the left, a lot to the left. That did not get to the green, so we're going to be chipping again. 17 yards to the hole for my 3rd shot. Another tough green here. Did not know the greens were like this at Sweetens Cove. Very small flat area there. The rest of it's pretty sloped. If I can get one a little bit to the left, kind of funnel down into that flat area. Have another 60-degree wedge. Going to try to get it up in the air, and I went right. And a little bit too far. Not terrible. Not going to get into that 1-putt window though. Another 2-putt bogey to put us at 5 over with 1 hole to play. Par 3, hole number 9, last hole, 120 yards. This is looks like a pretty tough hole. A lot of sand between here and the hole, and not a very big landing area. Playing at 131 yards. That's about perfect for my pitching wedge. See where this takes us. Looks like this is going to be a pretty good shot. Maybe a little bit left. Little longer than pin high, right at the edge of the green. So it is going to make us chip this one, I think. Yep. Another tight landing area. See if we can pop something up in the air with that 60-degree landing on there. Going to try to stay a little left so we don't roll off the right here. Went a little long. Got lucky that stayed on there. So we'll take, let's see, 6 over, 9 holes at Sweetens Cove. Could have been better. Pretty good first time there, though. Let me know what you guys think.